The Africa Mining Indaba continues in Cape Town. There will be a debate that asks what next for Africa's mining sector as an engine for development. The debate that will feature former Deputy Finance Minister Mcebisi Jonas and CEO of Rio Tinto, Bristow. For more on this now, we cross live to our reporter, Manelis Dubase. A very good morning to you, Manelis. Day 2 of the event. What can we expect?
Well, quite a lot of things, Desiree. Right now, I just came from the South Africa Mining Investment Seminar, where Minister Gwede Mantashe was addressing potential investors from all over the world, and he was telling them about the priorities of his department, that policy certainty and the regulatory framework were part of those priorities, and he's trying to integrate the department. As you know, that we had initially the Department of Minerals as a standalone department and the Department of Energy as a standalone department. Now both these departments are going to be integrated to make one department, so that he can be able to cut the red tape and be able to unlock the potential in this mining industry. But also there was the head of investment in the office of the president, Dr. Ramokgopa, who told investors that part of this office that was set up by the president very recently is that they should be able to make sure that it is easier to do business in South Africa across all the sectors. But right now I was concentrating on the mining and the energy sector, which have been the most topical discussions here in this mining industry. We'll be talking about the technologies, the importance of digital technology, in the mining sector. And later today, when the Minister of Minerals will again be meeting other mining bosses from across the world a little bit later this morning. Desiree?
Manelis, energy has become a big talking point at this mining Indaba, with some analysts really coming out, hitting shots against the energy minister in relation to that statement he made yesterday about allowing mining firms to produce their own energy. One of the analysts, Peter Bruce, went so far as to say, to warn people attending the conference not to believe what the minister said. What has been the conversation specifically around this at this event?
First of all, Desiree, I was joking with Nompu yesterday. I was saying that if I can take you here, is either you'll just see this big, signs of mining Indaba, but if you get inside, you'd think that we are talking about Eskom and the energy situation in South Africa, because that has been a dominant topic throughout the day yesterday. But now what I see that delegates are trying to switch gear to look at other issues. For instance, the issue you are talking about, the minister was talking about possibly setting up, another energy entity outside Eskom that will encourage the PPIs and the gas and nuclear energy, the whole energy mix as it is outlined in the IRP, that entity, he might attract investors to take part of it. So it would be the public-private partnership kind of. He hasn't worked out who's going to run this entity, whether it will be an SOE or it's going to be a private company, or, as he hinted yesterday, a private-public partnership. But what the many investors think here is that it might be a wise idea, just to mitigate the burden on Eskom and perhaps deal with this load shedding which are going on as we're talking right now. So in a way, some of the investors see it as a long-term, at least a medium to long-term strategy to deal with our energy crisis.
Manelis, thank you so much for that update. Hope to talk to you again later as soon as you come out of those side meetings with different conversations about mining.